He explained that the cash amount of $5,000 is presented is proceeds from a charity event organized sometime last year by Jarga Designs in partnership with Code Designs.
Now, Yajanke had decided to donate to the Gambia Federation for the Disabled because she feels that the organization deserves our support. It is an umbrella organization, she knows that, which represents the disability sector and brings together all disabled people's organizations and people with disabilities in the Gambia. GFD was formed to advocate for the promotion, protection, and empowerment of people with disabilities and encourage support and monitor activities done by stakeholders in the disability sector that improve the living conditions of the disabled. We are hopeful that the amount being donated, although small, will be accepted by the Federation and will go a long way towards supporting some of the GFD activities.
The Executive Director of Gambia Federation for the Disabled, Mr. Ibrahim Adibasi, gave background information of the Federation. He said 9 disabled organizations formed the Gambia Federation for the Disabled, which includes Organization for the Visually Impaired, Gambia Association of Physically Disabled, and the National Paralympics Committee. The objectives of the Federation is to advocate for the promotion, protection, and empowerment of people with disabilities and to encourage, support, and monitor the activities done by stakeholders in the disability sector.
Give a helping hand or lend a hand to disabled community, and then just how to empower disabled people in the country. Empower them in skill training, empower them in terms of protection of their rights, empower them to make sure that they are educated, they become meaningful people in the community. They should not be seen as a liability, as they say.
Mr. Divasi reveals that the Federation has an 18-month project called Disability Employment Service, which basically strives to create employment avenues for disabled persons in the country. Mr. Divasi finally thanked the donor and appealed to schools and institutions to be disabled friendly.
Mounted in the community just to see how best companies who are employing people can have at least a percentage of disabled people employed. But because of the challenges disabled people face in educating institutions, the schools or colleges or training institutions are not very friendly to disabled community.
Born and raised in Oslo, Norway, but here on holidays, Yajankenjai believes this is where she's from and it's home for her. The young donor said the whole idea behind the event was not to get money, but essentially to help.
I decided that I wanted to do a fashion show here in Gambia, and for me that was the only right thing to do, to take it back to my roots and to my home. So I was thinking we were charging at the door, but my intention for the whole fashion show was not to gain any money from it. That was not what I was looking for. I wanted to help my country. I wanted to help where I come from. Because one thing was always repeated in my home, back in Norway: jangal, educate yourself, japalante len, help each other, always, repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. So the only right thing for me to do was to help.
Suleiman Koli, president of the Gambia Paralympics Committee and the vice chairperson of the Gambia Federation for the Disabled, Amadou Touré, the special advisor to the Gambia Federation for the Disabled, and Aissatou Sanyang, the chairperson, commended Yajankenjai for the gesture, saying no matter how small it is, it will make a difference in their lives. Mr. Touré appealed for more support and encouragement towards people with disabilities, saying we have to accept them because they are part of the society and do have a role to play. Apart from her immense taste and interest in fashion, Yajankenjai, the young donor, is also a keen handball player and has represented her school in Norway on several occasions. Her aunt recalled that 2 years ago, Janke and her sister presented some sporting gear to the Handball Association. Reporting for Grts News, I am Fatijane Mbaye.
A fire outbreak blamed on an electric circuit has razed a 9-bedroom house in Piccadilly, Tabokoto. Our Samuel Ba visited the site and reports the inferno has left the Trawale family in a desperate condition.
pleasant moments as it comes with serious associated problems, leaving victims mostly in despair. That was the case for the Tarawale family of Piccadilly Tabokoro, when an inferno broke out around 2000 hours on Monday.
Yeah, the time we are coming, then this meter so started here, but we cannot off the meter. Okay. Then we go and start cutting the connection of the house.
Okay. These are some of the remains of what is said to be a fully furnished 9-bedroom house that was ravaged by the inferno. It's a scene of complete destruction as victims struggle to tidy and gather some of the unrecognizable remains of their valuables. No single item was recovered from the flames, Ibrahima told me.
And our neighbors also, they help us too much. So there is nothing here, they all destroy all.
All the materials inside were destroyed?
Yeah, all the materials are
You did not recover anything?
No, we didn't recover anything.
There are various causes of fire outbreaks, but this one is believed to have been connected to an apparent electric circuit when all the family members were said to have performed their evening prayer and sat outside.
There is no life we lost. We thank God for that. We don't lose any life. But there's many materials inside, but we lost all that materials. Yeah.
And the victims, that is the people that were living here, where are they presently housed?
They are here. Yeah, they are here. They are all here. So
in the neighborhood?
Yeah, in the neighborhood. Yeah, they are all here. Yeah.
Alhaji Buchine Trawale is the uncle to the landlord. He told GRTS that it was a sad moment for his family, but equally a moment to give thanks to God, for no life has been lost. Mr. Tarawale also thanked neighbors who were said to have responded swiftly in putting out the flames before the arrival of personnel of the fire and rescue services. Rosin Jata, a tenant, shared her thoughts on what has left her neighbors in a very desperate condition after their abode was completely incinerated.
I'm a teacher. I'm teaching at Refrem GC5 Memorial School.
Yes. And how are your neighbors coping now with this very, very pathetic situation?
It's very sad, but we don't know what to do. But we give everything to the Almighty God.
It is the latest fire incident in the greater Banjul area that has left items worth thousands of dollars completely burnt in the disaster. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
The Gambia Ports Authority informs the general public and its esteemed customers that ferry Kanilai will be withdrawn from service on Tuesday, 28 January 2014 at 1600 hours for preventive maintenance works. A media release from the Gambia Ports Authority says normal ferry services will be restored on Thursday, 30th January 2014. The National Environment Agency informs the general public that the next Operation Clean the Nation is scheduled for tomorrow, Saturday, 25th January 2014. In the light of the above, all National Assembly members, governors, CFOs, alcalos, ward councillors and government institutions are being reminded that a presidential directive has been issued requiring all of them to organize and participate in the national cleanup exercise within their respective areas of jurisdiction throughout the country. We will be back with news from outside the Gambia after this short break.
Of Technology has brought AppTech computer education here in the Gambia. Yes, with world-renowned training giant AppTech in partnership with internationally recognized universities, you can now enroll for world-class IT degree programs right here in the Gambia and get certified with an internationally recognized AppTech career ACCP. ACCP program offers modules for programming languages such as SQL, PHP, Java, Microsoft.NET, Dreamweaver, and more. The payment plan is very flexible, and the good news is, after completing your ACCP second year course here in the Gambia, you can have the opportunity to undergo a one-year IT degree program in any of our affiliate universities, or to do it here online with our partner university, Mahatma Gandhi University. With ACCP career program, you're one step ahead to becoming an internationally recognized mobile app and web developer. For more info, visit us at RLG Institute of Technology, 62 Caraba Avenue, opposite Pipeline Mosque, or call us now on 437-1170 or 794-4399. Email apptechtraining@rlggambia.gm.
Welcome back. Indians have once again stormed the streets of New Delhi to protest against the raping of a 20-year-old girl by 12 men in a village in West Bengal. The act is reported to have been ordered